Jason Phelan, Senior PM with the Wake County Public School Systems Facilities Design and Construction Department. And today we are on the E35 South Lake Elementary School site, and I'm here with Chris Zananiri, Project Director with New Atlanta Contracting.
Thanks, Jason. We are the construction manager on this facility. As you can see, it's under construction right now. We're very excited to be part of the project. A lot goes into planning and developing these schools. A lot of hard work as we're getting ready to demonstrate for you guys.
And we'll look forward to giving you a tour, and let's go.
Hello, I'm Donna Francis. I'm an architect with Nexsen, and I led the design team for South Lakes Elementary School, a new school that's in Fuquay-Varina. It is based on the prototype that we've built for Wake County Public Schools recently at Bryan Road and Abbott's Creek. It is a new school that has a 3-story classroom wing, and it also incorporates high performance goals for the school system, as well as the educational goals for the 2020 strategic plan. What you're looking at is the front entry of how parents will drop off students at the new school.
So we're standing here at the student drop-off zone. This area will be equipped with a covered canopy in case you're being dropped off, you're dropping off your students during inclement weather. They'll have covered space all the way right to the front door.
The way that the site will be used is that parents will come up this shared road, and they will loop around the site and actually drop off at the main entry. The building is sited so the main entry faces the north. At the same time, buses will come into this same entrance and loop around and through and drop off at a second covered canopy for the students that ride the buses, and they will be able to funnel into the front entry of the school.
This is the main entrance where students will enter the school day to day. If you're a visitor, this is where you would come in and check in. And after presenting credentials and stating your purpose, this is where you get your pass to go any further into the school.
The way the building is oriented is this is the core area for the building. I talked about the main entry, and that is on the east side of the building. Parents will come through and drop off in this area here. This is the bus canopy, and they will funnel into, those students will funnel into a corridor that's right adjacent to the admin space that is adjacent to the student service and support area.
So we're standing here in the media center, and this gives you an idea of what things will look like before they're finished.
The core areas, the large spaces, are all along the north face of the building. There's the media center, PE, and dining room, which can be opened up into one space for events. And then we have the food prep and the building services, and then the loading dock is on the back portion of the building.
Now we're standing in the multi-purpose room. This space opens up to the cafeteria and the dining right behind it. The huge support structure that you see suspended from the ceiling will hold an operable partition that allows the space to be used all together as one space or divided into 2 equal spaces.
Across from those large common use spaces are also the common use classrooms. We have art and music. We have some special spaces, or have spaces for special needs children. And then we also have multi-purpose classroom.
Down this corridor, we've got our common use classrooms, we've got spaces for music, for art, special needs, and these spaces also have a collaborative working zone too.
On the 3-story classroom portion of the building is here, and we have kindergarten and first grade classrooms on that, on the main level.
We're up on the 3rd floor of the 3-story tower, and right behind me is one of the collaborative spaces that have been set up and designed uniquely to allow classroom-to-classroom interaction. These spaces have windows from the corridor, and they allow natural light to come in to these collaborative working spaces. And this kind of setup you'll see mirror image throughout on the various levels of this building.
The 2nd and 3rd floor are organized very similar in that there are groups of 6 classrooms that are organized around a learning commons, and these will house the 2nd through the 5th grades. On the 3rd floor, there's also space for resource classrooms, which also has a learning commons.
So we're standing here in one of the classrooms, and you can really get a feeling for the amount of natural light that comes into these spaces. That helps to foster the learning process with our students. Another thing that takes a lot of thought and consideration goes into the teaching wall, which is right behind me. You can't see a lot of the elements that will be part of the finished product, but a lot of the infrastructure and the technology that's used to teach the students today is getting put into that wall. Last but not least, you'll see the window that opens up this classroom space to the collaborative spaces. Again, we're trying to let the natural light flow from here to there. That collaborative space is to really foster and promote classroom to classroom learning.
What I'm showing you here is views from the courtyard at Bryan Road Elementary that'll be very similar to the courtyard that we have at South Lakes Elementary. You can see that the play equipment that's been incorporated into the courtyard, the view towards the pre-K area. We have designs in the concrete for different kinds of activities for the kids, younger kids to do. It'll be a really exciting space, as well as having planters for science experiments, and then there's also the art patio, in which there are places for the students to go and work outside while they're doing their art projects.
On behalf of the school system and New Atlantic Contracting, we're excited to open and see you next summer, 2020.